Good morning, everybody. It is Carrie and the Me and FHB and Me. As a reminder, FHB is my great-great-grandmother who wrote The Secret Garden and a bunch of other books. Anyways, this morning I am bringing you my life lesson from this not-so-secret gardener from actually vacation. I snuck off onto the back porch because everybody is sitting out on the front porch chit-chatting and having their coffee and just enjoying the beautiful morning here on Nantucket Island. One of my favorite places in the whole wide world. My grandmother, my grandmother, which was the granddaughter of FHB, used to live here part-time, as well as her sister and her mother as well, all descendants of Francis. And so as a kid, I got to come here every summer and spend about 2 weeks with my granny in August. And now I'm here with my kids and my mother, so my kids are getting to spend some time doing the same thing that I did growing up. And one of the most beautiful things about this island is all of the flowers. Hydrangeas are on pretty much every house. They have big, beautiful hydrangea bushes but gorgeous gardens. Everything's green and lush here, where back in Texas where I live, everything's pretty much brown. So being here, it is just such a blessing to my heart. But my life lesson actually comes from these beautiful flowers next to me, because it's also probably just as much of a public service announcement as it is a life lesson. Because yesterday I decided I would take the clippers and go around the house that we're renting here and just clip some gorgeous flowers from the garden. I mean, are these the most beautiful things you've ever seen in your entire life, right? So I just went around and I clipped here and I poked there and I created this beautiful vase full of flowers. And I didn't think much about it. I set them down and I started talking to my mother, and I had an itch in my eye. And I took my hands that I had just picked flowers with and I rubbed my eye. And within 5 seconds, my eyes felt like I had poured Tabasco into both of them, and needles were poking into me. And I was able to wander into the kitchen and started to try to pour water onto my eyeballs, but I couldn't. And I was like, honey, I need you. I'm calling out for my husband. I need you. My mom comes in. She starts to help me. My son actually stood in the doorway, by the way, and said, Dad, I think Mom's dying, in that tone, by the way. Not panicked at all. I was freaking out. I was shaking at this point. I could not get it all to start. Patrick did come in, but my mother was taking care of me at the time and had it under control. And she finally was able to hold my eyeballs open enough to get it flushed out. And thank goodness she had actually been through something similar before, so she knew exactly what I was going through and what I needed. But so I had no idea. Y'all, literally, there was a moment there where I thought, I may not ever be able to see again. It hurt so bad, so quickly dropped me to my knees, just from didn't stick my fingers in my eyes. I just barely rubbed my eyes after clipping a bunch of different flowers. And so here's my life lesson. Actually, I survived it. I remember sitting there 2 hours later going, I can't believe that I'm even standing here, because it happened so fast and furious and hurt so bad. But my life lesson is basically, if you go clip any flowers, wash your hands right afterwards. Don't wait, because I don't know what it was. These are all very standard flowers that are grown in people's gardens, sold in garden centers everywhere. It's not like I was out in a field picking flowers that nobody's seen before. So just be careful. Wash your hands before or after you cut beautiful flowers, and hopefully you will not have the same experience that I did. I actually even expected to wake up this morning and my eyes to be all swollen, and they're not too bad. But I am still in my pajamas. Don't tell anybody. Shh. I put earrings on, so maybe you wouldn't tell, but I just gave myself away, didn't I? But I'm on vacation and I get to do that. So anyways, that's my life lesson. If you cut flowers, wash your hands after you cut your flowers so that you don't put whatever sap or gooey or pollen, I'm not sure what it was, and almost lose your sight like I did yesterday. So that's it from FHB and especially me. Blessings and blooms to all of you. Until Wednesday, I will see you then. Have a great day.